Knievel. Come tomorrow, we're gonna run you out of that arena.
Evel Knievel, Stunt Man supreme, setting records, thrilling crowds, and now battling the worst evil of all, crime.
Thanks for coming here today. It's a pleasure to be with you. And I hope you'll enjoy the show. Thank you. Battle of the Sexes. I tell you, if that's old crazy Butler, I just might have to surrender.
You better get serious, Evel. This ain't no joke. You lose this match to that Butler down, you ain't got a future.
Oh, that's the idea, Jack. See, I lose first couple of 3 times, you know. Battle of the Sexes. Bring out the women, build up the gates. Then we take it on the road.
Lose this match, we'll take it on the lam, not the road.
Hey, Evel, I think Jack's afraid he may have to go back to wrestling alligators for a living.
That's it. Jack will break him. I'll ride him, and you can repair him. Let's go.
For him to jump car number 1. I just want him to get out there with my gal and stir him up. Mister, I got a promotion going on. It's money in his pocket, too. We can settle the rest later.
Well, now, son, you know, I got some laters. And you got a lot of laters. But jumping them cars later ain't no value to Evel. He's a now man.
Tell Tracy to get out here. I'm gonna have my girl out there.
Evel ain't gonna get on that cycle till the promoter, and that's you, comes up with $10,000 cash security that your ramps come up to our safety specifications.
Mister, I'm gonna tell you something. If he's not out there, well, I got the press, the radio, and the TV all primed and ready. Everyone in Arizona's gonna know your boy couldn't cut it against Miss Tracy Butler.
Son, I know how you feel. Everybody in Arizona's going to be disappointed they don't get a chance to see Evel. I don't think they're ready for an all-female battle of the sexes. But you let me know how you come out now, you hear? Well, I did the best I could with it. I don't know what to...
Where have you been?
Getting ready, and here I am. Now, why don't you take me over and introduce me to Mr. Knievel?
You've got enough on your mind. Come on, now you go out there and do your number.
Hold on there a minute, Miss Butler. Better stick around and make sure what you got to jump on tomorrow.
Those ramps are plenty good. She's jumped them. They're in top condition. I had them gone over. I told you to get out there.
They're good enough for me, but they're not good enough for him. And I'd like to know why, Darryl.
He talks a pretty good jump, but you and I got to make it. Those ramps are good enough for him because all he's going to jump onto is a clean profit. Now, that scares me, and it ought to scare you, too. I made about every mistake a man can make one of these things, except one. That's making the same mistake twice. I already trusted a promoter one time about his rams, and I got a silver pin on my shoulder to remind me never to do it again.
You want a guarantee, too? All right, you got your 10,000. I'll write your partner a check. Now, both of you, get out there.
Now, wait a minute. It's not the money I'm interested in. Let's just keep you interested. Now, how about the rams?
Suit yourself. They'll be brought up to your standards.
How about a friendly game of chicken?
All right.
Well, Mr. Pettit, the crowd stirred up enough for you?
You hear that? That's the big time calling. All you need is a little of that old Darrell Pettit luck, and you can win this whole thing.
Oh, I want to win, but I don't need any of your luck. Evel Knievel's good, but he's just a man, and I can take it.
Sure, baby, I know you can. But you just remember something. I'm the one who set this match up. I'm the one who's going to make you an attraction.
I mean, you're going to have me looking sexier than Liberace.
You should be as smart as Liberace. Play an instrument instead of racing around like some crazy kid on a motorcycle, breaking your bones.
Jaime's right. Hey, when we get to Nashville, I'll have some songs ready. We can all become big country western stars.
I used to play an instrument once.
Yep, the electric fork.
What do you mean electric fork? It was a slide trombone. I was pretty good. Come on in. Say, GR, get old Darrell a drink, will you? Say, about this press conference tonight, you say we work up a little something, you know, do a little number on him.
I'm not interested in any of your numbers, Knievel. I came here to tell you from now on you stay clear of Tracy. You got that?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Well, I'll run it by for you one time. You're trying to psych her out about those ramps, hoping maybe she's gonna make a mistake. I'm not gonna let you con her into getting killed.
Now, you listen to me, Pettit, and listen good. There's nothing more sacred to me than life. Mine, Tracy's, even yours. I know what it's like to rack up. But don't ever talk to me about the killing.
Take it easy, Pappy. Take it easy. He just don't know no better.
He knows. Now get out of here.
Knievel, come tomorrow, we're gonna run you out of that arena.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's gonna be a real pleasure watching you end up a loser.
Hey, Darryl. You want to back up that big talk with a little bet on this thing?
Anything I got.
How about my whole act against Tracy's contract? I lose, I work for you for a year.
You got a bet.
That is the dad-blamedest thing I have ever heard of in my life. You get beat by this little old carny gal in Arizona, you're going to end up second billing on Pettit's show. If you work at all.
Well, I can always go back to playing the electric fork.
I'll take over.
Thank you very much. I'll tell you, it's just like a woman. Always keep you waiting. I want you all to take a real good look at that gal up there in that motorcycle. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Tracy Butler. Now, how would you like it if every lady in America that looked that outrageous was out there in all that dirt and grease, sweating like a dog, jumping a motorcycle? I mean, you men out there, you can just picture yourself coming home after a hard day's work, and there she is, a little lady, covered with grease, clomping around in a pair of motorcycle boots, passing out lukewarm TV dinners. Can you imagine it? Well, not me. And I'm here to put a stop to it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason I'm here in Scottsdale. I'm here to turn Tracy Butler, Ms. Tracy Butler, back into a real woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, in deference to Mr. Knievel, the words you have just heard were spoken by a true male chauvinist pig.
Well, better late than never, Tracy. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Tracy Butler. Come on up here, Tracy.
An invitation from Mr. Knievel, whether it's to come up on this stage or go motorcycle jumping, is something I just don't need.
Right. You tell her.
Now, I ask you, does it look like I need any help at all from Mr. Knievel to become a real woman?
Well, like I always say, if you got it, flaunt it.
You tell her.
And from what I can see, this lady has definitely got it.
All right, now I'm going to tell you why I'm here. Gentlemen, get your cameras in right nice and close on Mr. Knievel's face while I announce his retirement from motorcycle jumping. Tomorrow's the day, and believe me, I won't be late.
Well, I'll tell you, no matter what happens tomorrow, if the good Lord had wanted women riding motorcycles, he'd have included front and rear bumpers as standard equipment.
This is all a big joke for you, Evel. You don't seem to take Tracy Butler very seriously as an opponent.
Well, I'll tell you, anybody that can jump 20 cars on a motorcycle, I'd take very seriously.
That gal's a natural. She and old Evel make a real fine team. Well, I guess with all this TV coverage, you'll sell that arena out twice over. That gal is money in the bank, son.
Yeah. Looks like we each got ourselves a natural.
Well, one's all I can handle, and it looks like one's just a little bit too much for you. Better call that bet off.
You tell Knievel from me the bet is still on. After tomorrow, he's going to be working for me. Or like the lady says, he's going to have to retire.
Better call the factory, Jack.
Placement take a week.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm okay. Hey, I'm really sorry, Evel.
Man, don't be silly. It's not your fault.
Why don't we see if we can get Pettit to call this whole thing off? Or at least postpone it for a while.
Nobody's going to postpone anything. Nobody's calling anything off. What do you think, GR?
Well, GR, answer the man.
Somebody's going to be mighty disappointed when this white cycle comes roaring out on that track.
Who is this? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hello? Somebody said you was going to be killed if you went ahead with the jump.
Oh, come on, Jack. Look, I don't need this. I mean, first they break up my bike and they beat up GR, now they're going to kill me?
Hello, operator. Give me the police department. Just wait a minute. Just be cool. Let me talk to the police.
Jack, this ain't no battle of the sexes anymore. This is a war with these guys. Well, nobody's going to tell me when, what, or where to jump. I'm jumping all right. Straight, hard, and long.
What's this about somebody trying to kill you? Look, I'm sorry about your cycle. I know what it means to jump on a different machine, but this is something really serious.
Now, Tracy, it's like the man said to his wife when he kidnapped his mother-in-law. Ain't serious yet, just peaceful.
I'm not going to let you go on with this. If you're not going to take it seriously, I am. I can quit. It ain't going to bother me. And $100,000 ain't going to buy back your life.
Hey, Tracy. Darryl Pettit's got about one thing going for him, and that's you. I know it, and you know it. And this afternoon, everybody in this place is gonna know it.
You're not doing this just because of that silly bet you got going with Daryl, are you? Just to help me get free from him?
You don't need Pettit, and you sure don't need me. Now, if you want the guy, that's something else.
I just don't want you getting hurt, that's all.
Hey, Tracy, look. There's just somebody around here is trying to scare me off. This afternoon, I'm gonna put my bike right down the middle of that ramp, and I'm gonna find out who it is.
This thing ever looked as bad before we jumped it.
She looks pretty bad. She runs pretty good.
That idiot's going on. Someone is going to kill him. I want you to try and talk him out of it. Come on.
Doesn't sound much like you, Daryl. You're going to lose a lot of money if Evel doesn't jump. Couldn't be worried about his skin, could it?
I don't have time to argue. Now, you come with me.
No!
You better get out there and stop him before it's too late.
You did it. You wrecked his cycles. You made that threat. It was just a threat, wasn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of all the daredevils. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Evel Knievel.
Thank you. Oh, somebody out there has gotten in an awful lot of trouble and tried to keep me from jumping today.
Decatur! You gotta stop Evel!
He's already out there. What's the matter?
Daryl's crazy jealous. The threat against Evel's life is for real. You gotta get the police.
Or hassling anybody. I'm gonna get a car on when I make it happen. And the biggest part of that is right now, I want to thank you all for coming here today. It's a real pleasure to be here in Scottsdale. Thank you.
We may jump together again next summer, but not in competition. We're both up against the law of gravity, and that has no sex.
Well, maybe gravity ain't got sex, but they do say that luck is a lady.
Hey, Evel, after that exploding ramp, so what do you do for an encore?
Well, I don't rightly know. You're just gonna have to come down to Houston next week and see for yourself.
Tickets go on sale day after tomorrow. Of course, the press are free.
Jack, you never gave away anything for free in your life.
Yep, like them explosions. They really were something. Maybe we can use them in Houston next week. Make them part of the act.
Sure. That guy didn't know anything anyway. I'll rig up a blast and we'll really do something. We'll just get Evel here to come
Now, wait a minute. You guys want to rig something up, I'll tell you what. You fix me a little seat to put on the back of that thing. Except you got to make it a little wide to fit old Jake here.
How about the seat on the handlebar? And I'll just raise them so his feet won't drag.
Well, just a minute now. That's not just exactly what I had in mind. Besides, I ain't got no leather.
Go get him. Tell you what, you want an explosion, that's all right. You can ride him, GR will blow him up. I'll tell you what, I'll just kind of accompany you with my electric Ford.